Going to start this video off with Rick Santorum, notorious anti-gay presidential candidate, and his views been seen by some as being extreme. I look at his views as being off the map, and you tell me what you think.
Now, if the state takes a child and sticks it into a same-sex couple and allows that same-sex couple to adopt that child, is the state violating the rights of that child?
I would say that the state is doing a disservice to that child, but by not putting that child in a home where there is a mother and a father.
A disservice to society or to the child?
Both. This is common sense. Mm-hmm. This is nature. And what we're trying to do is defy nature because a certain group of people want to be affirmed by society. And I just don't think that's to the benefit of society or to the child.
Same-sex marriage should be prohibited.
Yeah, there should be no same-sex marriage.
And the state handing over babies to same-sex couples, should that be prohibited?
Yes.
The two men or two women marrying each other, is that a violation of the natural law?
I believe it is.
Should the state sanction that? Should it allow it?
Well, no.
Okay,
now that was just Rick Santorum, you understand? Now next we got Newt Gingrich, who think he can be president of the United States. I don't think he got what it takes, and it's obvious from this next clip that his constituents don't think that he got what it takes either. Check it out.
Oh, I got it.
Feel the rainbow, Newt. Stop the hate. Stop anti-gay politics. It's dividing our country and it's not fixing our economy. Do it like a man. That was fun. Nice to live in a free country.
First.
Yeah. Thank you. Too bad they didn't.
Tom, were you right there?
Mr. Gingrich, what you just did to Paul Ryan is unforgivable.
I didn't do anything to Paul Ryan.
Yes, you did. You undercut him and his allies in the House.
No, I said...
You're an embarrassment to our party.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why don't you get out before you make a bigger fool of yourself?
Now that was just Newt Gingrich, man, and as you can see, he got enough problems to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think he's ready to be president and ready to make big-time decisions, man, because he obviously got beef from his constituents that he needs to handle, you know what I'm saying? Now, next, we got Tim Pawlenty. You know, this guy is just, he's weak, and he's a nerd, and he gets bullied and pushed around all the time. And then when he finally decides to fight back, it's like it's too little too late. It's like, man, you know, you already got your ass whooped, man. Just give it a rest, man. Everybody knows you're a sucker. Check it out.
Now, I'm not one who questions the president's birth certificate and the existence of his birth certificate, but when you listen to his policies, don't you at least wonder what planet he's from? And on what planet do they reduce the deficit by spending even more? I mean, really, on what planet do they create jobs by taxing the daylight out of the people who grow jobs? And on what planet do they make health care better by putting the bureaucrats in charge?
Yeah, Tim Pawlenty, you understand me, trying to be funny, trying to be like a regular guy, man. You're a nerd, man. You're a geek, man. Step off, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? You got no chance in 2012, man. You know what I'm saying? You play too soft. And now, next, we got Batshit Bachman. You know, I mean, she just rambles on about absolutely nothing. She seems like she don't have a clue of what she's talking about, you know. I'll just let y'all judge. Check this clip out.
There is doubt in the minds of Americans that we will continue as this great, exceptional nation. And so I come here tonight again to remind us that you are that self correcting country. And you are the most important part of what's about to happen in the United States. All across the world. It didn't matter the color of their skin. It didn't matter their language. It didn't matter their economic status. It didn't matter whether they descended from nobility or whether they have a higher class or a lower class. It made no difference. And we know we weren't perfect. We know there was slavery that was still tolerated when the nation began. We know that was an evil, and it was a scourge and a blot and a stain upon our history. But we also know that the very founders that wrote those documents worked tirelessly until slavery was no more. And I think it is high time that we recognize the contribution of our forebears who worked tirelessly, men like John Quincy Adams, who would not rest until slavery was extinguished in the country. And we have them to thank for that, because we were a self-correcting country. When you look at the United States dollar bill, when you look at just the simple dollar bill and you see the pyramid on the back of that dollar bill, the top of the pyramid is removed, and the all-seeing eye of God is above that pyramid. And you often wonder, well, why wasn't the capstone put on that pyramid?
That was absolutely baffling. You couldn't get no sense out of none of that, you know what I'm saying? The founding fathers fought hard to stop slavery. Bitches, you crazy. That's weird as hell, man. Paulindi is soft, Bachmann is nuts. Now check out both of them together. This shit look like a game show, man. This was just on the Fox News presidential debate for the GOP. This shit look like a game show, man. Check these two idiots out.
Well, Chris, to correct you, I have not questioned Congresswoman Bachmann's migraine headaches. I don't think that's an issue. The only headache I hear about on the campaign trail is the headache Barack Obama has given the people of this country with his lousy leadership and this lousy economy.
Governor, when you were governor in Minnesota, you implemented cap and trade in our state, and you praised the unconstitutional individual mandate, and you called for requiring all people in our state to purchase health insurance that government would mandate. Third, you said the era of small government was over. That sounds a lot more like Barack Obama, if you ask me. During my time
But it's an undisputable fact that in Congress, her record of accomplishment and results is non-existent. That's not going to be good enough for our candidate for President of the United States. That's not going to be good enough for the President of the United States to serve in that capacity. The American people are going to expect more and demand more. And in fact, we need somebody who can contrast with Barack Obama on results. But I'm really surprised that Congresswoman Bachmann would say those things. That's not the kinds of things she said when I was governor of the state of Minnesota. And moreover, she's got a record of misstating and making false statements, and that's another example of that list. She says that she's fighting for these things. She fought for less government spending. We got a lot more. She led the effort against Obamacare. We got Obamacare. She led the effort against TARP. We got TARP. She said she's got a titanium spine. It's not her spine we're worried about. It's her record of results. If that's your view of effective leadership with results, please stop, because you're killing us.
When it came to health care, I brought tens of thousands of Americans to Washington to fight the unconstitutional individual mandate. I didn't praise it. When it came to cap and trade, I fought it with everything that was in me, including I introduced the Light Bulb Freedom of Choice Act so people could all purchase the light bulb of their choice. I also believe that big government is hurting the United States.
He kept ringing the bell, old Bachman, dumbass. Man, did y'all peep that out, man? Let's get back down to business, though. Just like I said before, it looked like a game show, man. Them two stupid, man, just dumb. Is this what the GOP have to offer, man? You're not offering much, man. You're not going to garner no support from real people that follow politics. Everybody know these people you got up here is nutbags and weirdos, man. And even worse than them, you got Mitt Romney. This is one of the stiffest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, man. I'm talking about no soul, no rhythm, no step, you know what I'm saying? Man, just check this corporate motherfucker out, man. Mitt Romney is a trip.
Support scrapping the Social Security payroll cap so the rich people pay their fair share into the trust fund.
Do I You have to repeat that, please.
Do you support scrapping the Social Security payroll cap so that rich people pay their fair share into the trust fund?
You know, it's become a very popular. The question was, do I support raising the cap on Social Security taxes so that rich people pay their fair share? You know, there was a time in this country that we didn't celebrate attacking people based on their success. And when we didn't go after people because they were successful. And I happen to think, I've watched this president go across the country attacking people. And if you want to speak, you can speak. But right now it's my turn. So let me continue. And that is this. All the streets in America are connected. I watch people attack Wall Street. You know what? We're connected. We're not going to tear down other Americans. We want to make sure people do pay their fair share. Half the people in this country pay no income tax at all. All right? So when we talk about fair share, we got to think about what is a fair share for the American people. When it comes to Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, the truth is the promises we're making 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 40-year-olds have to be promises we can keep. But this we know. We don't want to raise taxes on the American people. We don't want to grow government because government is too large already. We want to restrain the growth of government.
Sir,
we're not going to do that. And so I'm glad you're on Social Security. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. You know what? I get a chance. I can let you speak in a moment.
You came here to listen to the people.
No. I came here to speak, and you'll get to ask a question. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll let you speak. Hold on a second. Let me speak. Hold on a second.
Social Security for the future. Two-thirds of my income, my wife's income comes from Social Security. We're also on Medicare. It's a tremendous program. Yes, it is. The question to you is, what are you going to do to strengthen Social Security, Medicare and Medicaid without cutting benefits?
All right, let's get his answer. Let's get his answer. Okay, all right, you've had your chance. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I'm going to see what you're going to say.
Well, I'm not going to raise taxes. That's my answer. I'm not going to raise taxes. And if you want somebody that can raise taxes, you can vote for Barack Obama. If you don't like my answer, you can vote for someone else.
That was Mitt Romney, and as you can see, he's not a spontaneous kind of guy. He's not an on-the-spot kind of guy. He really don't think on his feet, you know what I'm saying? I bet when he wake up in the morning, he's got a checklist of things that he got to do that day. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is on the spot with this guy, man. As you can see, he's a big business shield, a corporate asshole, willing to hang out the elderly to protect a bunch of jet flying ass, champagne drinking, wheeling and dealing motherfuckers. You know, the GOP, man, it's kind of weird. But check out this next guy, Rick Perry, Successions. That's all I got to say about this.
You're surrounded by fellow patriots, individuals who embrace the concepts like lower taxes and smaller government and freedom for every individual. States' rights. States' rights. Those states' rights that are enshrined in the 10th Amendment of the United States Constitution. And unfortunately, those protections have melted away over time. The federal government has slowly, steadily, and successfully eroded the notion of states' rights. The Founding Fathers understood something. They understood that one size fits all doesn't work. And it darn sure doesn't work in Texas. The troubles that we see in other states, it proves that Texans know how to run Texas. I happen to agree with the 7th governor of this great state, Sam Houston. And he once said, Texas has yet to learn submission to any oppression, come from what source it may. We didn't like oppression then, we don't like oppression now. God bless you. God bless Texas. At this Tea Party, We are sending a very clear message that we will not stand for our pockets being picked, our children's future being mortgaged, or our rights being taken away. Standing here today, we are part of a movement that is growing, that is gaining strength, that is building momentum, and we will not be ignored. God bless you. God bless Texas. If you're fed up, God bless you. God bless Texas. And send Washington a message that we're fed up in Texas. God bless you. God bless Texas. Washington needs to hear us loud and clear. God bless you. God bless Texas.
You either vote or it's over with. Now, anybody want to take the chance and let any of these people that we just watched take over this country, have say-so over the laws that get signed? Come on, man, you can't go out like that, man. Vote Obama in 12. I mean, some people ain't happy with the job that he's doing, but think of how disappointed you would be if these motherfuckers get in office. I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. I ain't trying to change nobody's mind or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Exercise your right to vote. Just be responsible with your vote, because elections have consequences. It's your boy Big Dog, a.k.a. Ghetto News, a.k.a. Mr. Know-It-All. Holla back.